Hi, I'm TW. I'm a pediatrician and an infectious disease doctor. I wanted to start this channel for several reasons. The first is there's a gap out there. We have a lot of people who go online every day for medical information, and we have people who are good physicians, family medicine doctors, ER doctors, but we don't have a lot of people who are infectious disease doctors. That's really underrepresented, I've found, on social media and on YouTube. And so I wanted to bring a little bit more expertise to conversations when we talk about things like infections, antibiotics, vaccines, fungal infections, people with immunocompromising conditions. We're lacking those things. And we really need to hear a lot more voices from the infectious disease world. And so I thought I'd like to at least try to be one of those voices. I'm not really that much of a online or social media kind of person. In fact, I've deleted a lot of my social media accounts over the years and for the most part enjoy a social media free life. But what I'm willing to do, what I want to do, is to bring a voice that's actually been in the hospital, that's actually been in the intensive care units, that's actually seen the consequences of people catching infectious diseases or who are on antibiotics for long periods of time, and to try to bring those experiences online to people who are maybe looking for a little bit more expertise than what Google can offer or what YouTube can offer. The second reason is I want to share what it's like to be an infectious disease doctor. I actually think this is the coolest job in the world. When I tell people about, my days in the hospital, what I've been doing all day, what I've been doing all week, I usually get one of two reactions. Either, that sounds really awesome. This smoke is killing me, man. It's chasing me around the fire pit. All right, we'll try positioning ourselves here, see if the smoke chases us around this way. But when I tell people about what I do all day in the hospital, the consults I've seen, the kids I've taken care of, the situations I've been a part of, I usually get one of two reactions. Let's get this fire going again. Nice. This is like that show Alone, except we're in a picnic area in the Wasatch. The third reason is I think I have a lot of really interesting stories and insights to share, not only from within the infectious disease world, but also from other areas adjacent to that, in pediatrics, in medicine in general. I have a lot of stories from the history of medicine that I'd love to share with you all. I also have a lot of really interesting experiences and things that I've learned about other sort of adjacent fields, like a concept called nature deficit disorder. How do we get more kids outside, and what does it mean for us as adults and for our children if we don't get them outdoors, if we don't get them experiencing the wonder that is nature, the wonder that are the wildlands. And so I want to share those kinds of things as well. Something like the fourth law of thermodynamics is the smoke is always going to chase you around wherever you are in the campfire ring. Lastly, I want to be a resource for people who are going into infectious diseases, people who are fellows, people who are residents, people who are med students, people who are nurse practitioners and physician's assistants, who are going into infectious diseases and want to get a little bit more in-depth conversation or a little bit in-depth explanation about different diseases, about their pathogenesis, about their epidemiology, and about antibiotic selection. And how about smoke inhalation too? Wow. Now, normally the way somebody would probably position a video series about infectious diseases, about clinical infectious diseases, is they would film their video in an office setting. They'd be wearing scrubs, they'd be wearing a white coat, a tie, and that's great. There's tons of videos like that out there, and that's fantastic. More power to them. But for me, I'm kind of tired of that, and the way I really want to film my videos is being outside, being by a campfire, going climbing in the mountains, going skiing in the mountains, going running on the trails, going backpacking. And I thought, what better way to do my videos than hopefully to bring in some viewers doing those things with me and sharing why I love being outside so much, and hopefully give you a fresh view of the outdoors as well while you're trying to study or while you're learning about these infectious diseases. So again, I'm TW. I'm a pediatrician. I'm an infectious disease doctor. My views are my own. I'm here to hopefully share with you lots of interesting insights about infectious diseases, antibiotics, antifungals, viruses, epidemiology, pediatrics, growth and development, medicine in general, and then also just getting outside and having a campfire go out on you and smoking you in the face while you're trying to give a talk to YouTube. So if that sounds appealing to you, go ahead and subscribe. Love to have you on board.